Alright, boys and girls, welcome back. I have missed your faces. That's right, I miss talking to myself through this little camera. Uh, we are in Farmersville, Texas. It is June 4th. It has been since February, the end of February, since my last post. I was getting ready to go on vacation. The road to Rattler was Austin Rattler. The bike race I was training for was just a month away, and we were getting all geared up, ready to go. And then, you know what happened? COVID-19 kind of shut everything down. So, uh, just a quick heads up, all the races got postponed. Rattler is now in November. Um, don't want to talk about much of that for right now. I just hope everybody out there is doing okay, doing the best you can. Also, with being June 4th, catching up, if anybody's watching this next year, we are at a tough time in our country right now with some racial tension and not being equal with each other and not respecting each other. And so it's been a challenging 3 months. And it's changed our world a little bit and changed how we think about things and open our minds to different things as the motorcycle goes by. So I hope everybody's doing all right. I just wanted to do a little catch up. We just got done, as I said, we're in Farmersville, Texas, and tonight we did a ride on what is called the Net. The Net is some old railroad tracks. They have taken all the tracks up and they have put in paved trails, some asphalt trails, some crushed gravel trails, some just flat out Jeep roadish kind of stuff to grass. And it goes all the way from Farmersville, Texas to New Boston, Texas, 130 something miles away. New Boston is over near Texarkana. So it's a pretty cool thing. Mostly it's for like what kind of bike would you ride on it? You would probably ride a gravel bike on it. I'm still on my mountain bike. I do not have a gravel bike. I would love to get a gravel bike, but I don't have one. So this is training time. So that leads me to the next thing. So two of the big changes that happened while this epidemic hit was I hired a cycling coach in the last week of May, or last week of April. So we're on about week 6 or 7 or so of having a coach that I meet with about once a week, once every 2 weeks. We chat. Sometimes we do a phone call, sometimes just text. He writes my programming and I get it done. I've been an endurance athlete since probably about the age of 9 or 10. I think it's when I ran my first 10K. And you know, I know what I'm doing, but I'm not disciplined enough myself to do it. And so we'll get into another video on cycling coaches and whatnot. The other thing that has happened is I changed my meal plan of what I was eating. I was a fast food guy. I love tacos. I love Sonic root beer. I love bread. I love a lot of bread. I love croissant sandwiches. I love, you know, you name it. I like bread. And I had gained over the past, since last summer, I've probably gained 10 pounds, which on someone with my frame, that starts to bother me. And so for the first time in my life, I really actually went on a meal plan, and we'll talk about that in another deal. But I did that about the same time, so about 6-7 weeks ago. And as of today, I've lost, say I was around 165, and today I was 151. So that's probably about as much as I want to lose on the meal plan. I'll change and starting to change it a little bit because the cycling hours and the miles are really going up. One last thing that I want to talk about is one of the big reasons I was doing this is for fundraising, and that was for the Sweet Relief Music Cancer Fund, which provides money to musicians, not just musicians, but songwriters, bartenders, barbacks, waitresses, whatnots in the music industry when they hit hard times for medical reasons, generally relating to cancer. And I've known quite a few people, especially in the last 5 years, that have been diagnosed. Some did not make it, some did. Most musicians do not have health insurance, and that doesn't mean that it's any cheaper. It also doesn't mean that you're going to get different care, but and having insurance doesn't guarantee anything anyway. We've learned that the hard way with some of our friends. But I was doing this, was raising funds for that through a GoFundMe account. The link is in the bottom. I didn't feel during this time of change in our country, with so many people not being able to work and losing their positions and whatnot, that I wanted to continue that. That's kind of why I've been gone for a while. So what we're gonna do is I want to close that account out. So we're gonna go until probably mid-June, like 2 more weeks. Today is the 4th, so let's just say the 15th. We'll do it on the 15th. Take all the funds that we have in there, and we'll go ahead and close that account so that money can go to them and get them going. And then we'll talk about our next adventure in the next video. Hope y'all are doing great. I miss hearing from y'all. I miss talking about my adventures and what I'm doing, and I miss just normal life. And normal life will be different for a little while and maybe different forever, I don't know, but we'll just see what happens. Other than that, you guys take care. I appreciate you sticking and staying, and feel free to share it or subscribe or anything like that. Again, the link to the Sweet Musicians GoFundMe is in the comments below. Y'all take care.